friendly friends, and welcome back to another episode of HOMEBODY, where I think we're reaching the end here. I don't know, something about... I guess we have a couple of spaces here that could be for stuff that could lead from here. So I think this is like our last major section? I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, Purred Mystery is the secret. And I really don't know where we're gonna go with that, but it's got to do down here with this thing. I'm assuming it has to do with Mineweaver. We don't need to do that anymore. Oh, it's open. It was just straight up open. That's wild. I didn't even have to put in a code. This wouldn't happen to be open, right? Okay. Mineweaver. Maybe now that I've done the thing. It's trying to tell me something. What is it trying to tell me? Let's see first. I don't think anything has changed. Yes. Don't think anything has changed. Can flip the switch. We can, like, have light. It's totally cool. What? I hear it! Did you hear it? I heard the sounds of, like, the monster. It is not time. No, inspect the pamphlet. Glades of Grace Senior Living. Making the decision to move your loved ones to a skilled care setting is never easy, but our compassionate staff are here to guide you through the transition. We focus on maximizing quality of life with enrichment activities and high-quality memory care in a safe, calming environment. Experience all the joys of independent living in our comfortable facilities. Scheduled transport services, private and semi-private suites, laundry service, movie night, basic cable, pet-friendly rooms, weight limitation supply. Contact our care center via phone or email and schedule a consultation today. Remember, what you're feeling is normal. Things to keep in mind: you may begin to grieve before your loved one has died. They may not remember you, but they'll still be happy to see you. Sometimes you just want it to be over. Your loved one has not disappeared. While the passing of a loved one is often painful, you can take comfort in the fact that their suffering has ended. When the soul returns to God, it is a moment of great awe. Witnessing your loved one's reunion with their Lord is a powerful experience you should not miss. In death, they will regain full cognition to recognize and love our Lord. 1 Corinthians 15:53-55. How nice. I guess they leave it open so that you can't keep the dude out of the dark, you know? You can't lock yourself in here away from the dude all day. Huh. Alright, Mineweaver. I'm going to figure you out. I think he saw me. Yeah. Yeah, he saw me. Oh! Oh, it did something! Oh, no, no. Okay, so I did that, and then I did that, and now there are 2 that are lit up. Right. 16... Oh, okay, I gotta do it in the order of the code. So 16, 6, 7, 15. So 7, 15. Aha! There we go. That wasn't so bad. You win. I'm a winner. Up I go. Oh. Rejection letter. Mr. Nest, while we were grateful to have received your submission, come hell or high waters, it unfortunately does not fit with our future plans for publication. We commend you on your highly original gonzo approach and encourage you to continue submitting your work to other publications that may be a better fit for your unique voice. Regards, Roger Derrickson, Legend of Astonishment editorial team. Dude wanted to be a writer, I guess, and yeah, was never going to be one. That's sad. It's a mountain of copies of newspapers from the 70s. Like Ness drove around town buying up every copy he could. The art section promises an article called It's Happening Last Tuesday. Read it. We did downstairs, right? It's Happening Last Tuesday. The group of young men in game, a writer here, industrial engineering performance. Later we Clara Jones, reputed Riley, past year holder of Having Highest Hour of just last week. The group in which Jones belonged to gathered in a disused steel plant beneath a meteor shower. Orchestrated with their creative partner, Parker Nest. Okay, I don't think that was much different than the one downstairs. Diagram of the panels, label 3. What? Sales for the brisk conductive modular conduit array. I guess those panels I've been seeing around. It says benefit of the design is you can combine panel layouts to direct power model arrays at once. I guess it was so... Is that what I was supposed to learn from this? I was supposed to learn about the 3-panel? So then that's it. I just solved it without that using my big brain. Because I have a big brain. I guess the lights are on, except for 2 of them. Is that different from last time? I don't see anything inside. Well, what am I supposed to do then? I'm now properly lost because I thought that was the secret that I was supposed to solve. But I guess that was just a puzzle to discover things I already knew. Does she not have a face? Yes, that is correct. She does not have a face. Cliff, do you have a face? You do not. Okay. Yes, donuts. The parm is no longer good. That's for certain. Nasty mite that looks like it used to be eggplant parm. It's buzzing with flies. Alright. Well, that's nice. This still doesn't do anything. Can I make tea? I don't know what that's for, quite honestly. But okay, now all my friends are dead. This lamp broke. Freaky. Looks like it's something. Ah! Okay, that terrified me. That legitimately jump scared me because it was just like I did not get any of the warning I usually do. Gary, do you have a face? Gary? No, Gary does not have a face. Okay, well, all my friends are faceless drones. I mean, I can go to the attic again. It's open. Okay. I'm so lost now. I don't have any puzzles to solve. That was it. That was my last puzzle. I guess I'll stare at the void. Jesus, what's going on up here? That thing that's been growing in the sky, it's not the moon, it's some kind of hole. I was hoping we could just turn on the accumulator again and end this place. I need to talk to Francine about this. Okay, let's go find Francine. I guess that's what I should have been doing all along. Where's the goddamn pyramid? Francine! Francine? Francine! Hey, Emily. So, we're back. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd just, like, wake up in our beds somewhere. Free from this. Same, but hey, we're not dead. Guess we have to figure out how to get out of here for good. Let's try. By the way, I'm sorry about the business in the attic. The fight over the accumulator. Francine, you know you don't have to apologize. I mean, Jesus, I didn't know what I was doing. That thing could have killed us. Yeah, well, it didn't. At the end of the day, what other options did we have? Sure, Pete, whoever Pete is. You were talking to Pete too, right? Yeah, at least it looked like Pete, but I don't know. It's like he's busted or something. He used to be a little more him. Since you showed up, he's gotten fuzzier. Anyway, Pete said that turning on the accumulator at full power almost killed this place, so I guess I had the right idea. Too bad it's gone now. Sucked into the void or whatever. You saw that, huh? The attic? Yeah. What the hell is going on up there? I think that the full moon that's been above us this whole time is actually some kind of void. And it's getting bigger as this place dies. Crap. What are we gonna do? Lights above the elevator? That's where I've been thinking. That's where I've been going. Do you think this has something to do with the lights above the elevator? The elevator? Oh, right. The one that the killer rides up into the house. Anyway, that thing, that creature, the killer? Wait, what do we want to call that thing? I like Zippy. I don't know. Zippy? I guess that works for now. Let's maybe circle back on something else later, okay? Yeah, it brings Zippy up to the crawl space next to the bedroom on the second floor. But it's impossible to get inside up there. Right, and it passes through the little waiting room next to the cellar at some point during every loop. Yeah, and where the hell does it start? Just like someplace far beneath the house? Why would the killer be on the elevator in the first place? Ness told me about it once. Well, he didn't actually know either, but he said that he figured out how to get inside. He said it had something to do with the waiting room, some hidden sequence there. He said he got it open himself once, but that he was too afraid to go inside. He thought it could end this whole thing, that it could solve the mystery of the loop if not escape it outright, but he said he was too much of a coward to do himself. At least he was being honest, I guess. And weird that he conveniently had that answer all along, but, like, didn't bother to say anything to me, but I guess, like, fine. Yep, either way, it seemed important. Like, Zippy was coming from there for a reason. So we need to ride down the elevator ourselves? Guess so. Do you have any idea how to get inside? Actually, I do know one thing. I heard from Nest, actually, the last time I talked to him before he disappeared. He said he had a clue for you. Told me he put it someplace only you could access. Oh, gotta try to figure this out. Let me know when you find. Back to the beginning, guys. To the first clue we ever got, I think. It's gonna be really sad if this isn't right, but it's gonna be really cool if it is. The first code we ever learned. Ooh. Ha-ha! Huh. A bunch of little rectangles labeled with the names of the room throughout the house. I've definitely seen this before. It's the lights. Oh. Okay. I don't have time to figure this out. Excuse me. Pardon me. Let me hide while I figure this out. He is so early now. Do we have the code? Yes, the code. Okay, so main bedroom, study, bathroom, living room, dining room, foyer, kitchen, cellar, waiting room. Yeah, I'm just gonna die. It's fine. I like his vibrating head. You know what he reminds me of? Quite honestly, he looks like a Laleep. He's just a very fancy Laleep. Okay, so let's go see what the lights are right now. And we're gonna have to flip the switches! We're gonna have to flip the light switches. That's what the light switches were about this whole time. It wasn't about power or turning on lights or anything. Okay. So, main bedroom and bedroom need to turn off. We need to turn on the light in the garage, off in the foyer and kitchen. Everything in the cellar in the flooded room. So the flooded room, and we need to turn on the light in the attic. God, that's so complicated. Okay. Let's do what we remember. Right. Wait. Cellar, right? Cellar, waiting room, art studio. I think I figured this out. I think I've got it. Okay, so let's start from the top. So main bedroom and bedroom we need to do. Main bedroom and bedroom. Main bedroom is this one. Flip this switch. Bedroom. Flip switch. And we have to do the attic. Flip switch. Void still there. Ignore the void. Don't let the void intimidate you. Okay. So next, okay, so these are all the, it goes down, right? The attic is the top floor, the next section is the second floor, and then the first floor. So we gotta go all the way down to the first floor. I figured it out, Francine. Don't, look at Gary too much. It will hurt you. Okay, so, foyer and kitchen, right? So this is the foyer. This is the kitchen. The garage needs to turn on, right? Is the garage on? The garage is not on, so we're gonna turn the garage on. Okay, down we go. Please distract him. Okay. So the cellar needs to be off. The waiting room needs to be off. The art studio needs to be on. We got this. The waiting room needs to be off. Where's the light switch? Light switch? Here we are. Off. Yes. And then art room needs to be on. Turn this on. That should do it. That should do it if I could just concentrate. Right? Did I do it? Okay. 1, 1, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2 off. 2 off this. Alright. In. Shoot. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got the doors to open, but now I gotta figure out 10:30. Longos, 10:30, right? It's on the thing up there. It's on the thing up there, right? That's what it is. Do you guys understand the Longos thing I'm talking about? The clock. This clock always said something like 10:30. I can't read it now. Look at clock, look at clock, look at clock. It's... no, okay. It changes depending on when he can come in. Okay. Okay, that answers that question. No, I got it. I figured out the answer, dang you. Come on. Come on. I opened up the elevator. You let me get in this elevator. Yes. Inspect panel. B2. Okay. That's my room. That's no moon. That's my bedroom. Notes to myself. Okay. It's now 12 a.m. permanently. We got a package. A package from Francine. She sent it like the week after I moved. I kept meaning to open it. Well, you can open it now. This is Laura's room. Okay. Okay. There's the red door. I don't think the monster's chasing me here. Okay, red door. Oh no. Let it sit for months. Clearing this area up was a lot of work. It was like pulling teeth, but it was like a good first step. Like the rest would follow. Oh no, we've reached the part where it means something. This is Laura's room. It took me a long time to finally take this saying down. What happened to Laura? Bathroom? Sticky notes. They're all from me. Some of these are really passive-aggressive. In retrospect, these seem kind of excessive. I understood why Laura moved out, but it still felt really bad. Exposed muscle. Breathing slowly. Is this place alive? Made out of meat? I could barely stand to think about it. Yep. What a delightful revelation. My house is made of meat. Oh. Alright. Half a pair of scissors. There's some blood on the blade, like somebody cut themselves breaking them apart. Jesus, I really let this place fall apart. Can't open that door. France, I'm so glad that... I just unloaded all of my boxes and books. I gotta give you some of these because these awful reading habit of mine makes moving miserable. It's crazy that I could be doing work and know that within 5 miles you're puttering around doing your thing. Congratulations on the real actual book you illustrated, by the way. I know that was always a dream of yours, so proud of you. Look at us, 2 adults with jobs and apartments in the same city. Come check out my dinky little apartment. I want to see your dinky little apartment. I want to see Laura again. Let's go to the museum or the movies or get drunk and play pinball. F. A growing pile of mail. What a mess. Sticky notes. I didn't know what else to do. Did I really let it get this bad? Some of these are in a handwriting I don't recognize. In fact, they're not even words. Did she have, like, Alzheimer's? Is that what this gets to? And she's, like, lost herself in her memory? It's turning gray, dying. This place is on its last legs. See, this is now the part where we get to theorize. We've done the puzzle solving bit. Now it's just the lore. Sticky notes everywhere. Some of these are in my handwriting. A lot of them are just scrawled, scribbly messes. So, yeah, my guess is, allegory for mental health. Scratches. Question mark? Was that thing trapped down here? Oh my god, is it a representation of my mental illness? Wow, a bunch of torn up sheets and bandages and paper, all torn up and mixed together. Was Zippy living here? It's kind of pathetic. Yeah, well, that thing, Zippy just keeps banging on the walls, trying to get out. Run out of your meat house! Zippy's got a knife! Oh. Hey, Zip. Be free, Zippy! Go back to your environment! Where you're supposed to be! Emily! Sorry about the mess. I don't think it's this bad in real life. Where'd Zippy go? It has to be looking for us, right? Not anymore. He's free. He finally got to go into the void, like he always wanted. It saw that the door was open and made a break for it. I don't think it liked being here either. Things are going wild above. You should see it. Up above? We can't go back there. You'd rather take your chances out there? In the void? With Zippy? Good point. It's not a wild, classical haunted house anymore. It's just a house. Just a normal house with a normal attic. Yeah, after you went down the elevator, I kinda lived and died a few more times and... Jeez, really? Yeah, don't worry about it. But every time I came back, it seemed like the house was changing. It got a little smaller, less colorful, a little sadder, more like I actually remember it. Let's take a look around, I guess. Knock yourself out. Oh, this is... Okay, now it's his drug box. A wooden box with a switch and a light bulb. This is the accumulator, I guess. From before Nest's obsession made it a messed up mad science machine. Parker, I'm watching the sun set over the lake as I write this. The garden I told you about has finally begun to pay off. The zucchinis are beginning to flower. My tomato plants are bearing big, misshapen fruit. My basil is coming a bit wimpy this year, but it does just fine for a light caprese salad on a night like this. I think back on the dinky little garden I tried so hard to cultivate in your side yard that summer, where everything I planted was choked out by that single rogue watermelon vine, and how we checked on that wayward little watermelon every day, joked about the seed-splitting contest we'd have when it was grown, and of course those squirrels beat us to the punch. When we found that hollowed-out rind, you were crying laughing, and I was just plain crying. Such a silly thing. Speaking of silly things, have you heard from any of the old gang lately? You'll never believe it, but I find myself getting lonesome out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure you understand the feeling. It is a joy to live alone, yes, but I find myself missing the sounds of poorly picked guitar in the early morning, the inexplicable clunks in the bowels of the house, the smell of the damp cellar mixed with clove cigarettes, the art projects, the experiments, oh, the conversations we all had just sitting on the steps outside, arguing about nothing. Kids sometimes come down to the shore off my property and smoke grass. The smell drifts up here and drives me crazy with nostalgia. They believe they're being sly, and I'm happy to let them think so, just so long as I can enjoy their distant laughter and fun. It makes me miss you, and that house, and those people very much. I wonder if we could corral all the old folks back together for some sort of reunion, an exchange of ideas, as we would have called it then. It would be lovely to see some familiar faces again and do, well, whatever it is that we aging punks do with ourselves now that we're no longer cool or relevant. Not that we ever really were anyway. So enough of my navel gazing. How are you, well? What are you working on? Tinkering with? Is that cat still hanging around your back door? Do you have any books to recommend? Please drop me a line whenever you find the chance. I do so love to pick that strange brain of yours. Warmly, C. Clara, I found these while cleaning, and since I'll be around the post office today, I wanted to take a moment to send them to you. They're from another time, but somehow still think of us in these feeble lines in the hands that drew them. Parker. Guess this is an old Grubsoft game. Looks scary. Christmas. No bako. Can't read kanji. Wado e something. Sorry, can't translate it for you. So I guess when we're ready, we just flip the switch on the accumulator. Wait, that's the accumulator? It looks like a closet. Yep. Here, it's just a totally normal, creepy old pseudoscience box. Jeez, why not give it a try, I guess? It worked last time. What happened to the others after I left? The other kids? They all disappeared. Not long after you went into the elevator, they were just gone. And then the elevator came back up and Zippy got in and went after you. That's when the house started to change. What do you think happened next? In my heart of hearts, I think I'm kind of charmed by him in spite of everything. I want to hope he got older and wiser somehow. There's a letter over there from Clara. The tone is like she's a little older and wiser herself. Sounds like Ness got back in touch with her at some point. She's not replying like he's a preening, obnoxious jerk, so I guess he did something right. That's pretty heartening. Clara seemed generally interesting and sweet. I feel weirdly attached to this idea of her. Which might just be Ness's idea of her. Speaking of Ness's ideas, did you read his doofy sci-fi? Oh yeah, very bad. I can see the pamphlet now. Are you at risk for becoming a baby man? See anything interesting in the sky? No, you don't. Go inside. The drawing on it is of, like, an old cigarette ad-looking guy with lightning shooting out of his eyes. Like an old prog rock album cover. And the drawing's bad. And the drawing is really bad. I miss you. I missed you too, dummy. Even if he only had a little time left, I hope that after all this, he figured out how to stop being a shut-in. I hope that after all this, I figured out how to stop being a shut-in. You're never too old to have not figured out any frickin' thing out, I guess. I always thought you had it more figured out than me. Well, I'm glad the elaborate ruse of my entire personality worked. I'm ready to go. I think we're ready to go. You sure? Yeah. I am too. Nope, even now I can't say what I really want to say! But it's good. It was good seeing you. No, it wasn't. And flip the switch. Escape the house for the last time. Oh my god, the sun. Don't stare at it too long. That's how you go blind. Is that the trick? Homebody. We did it! We beat HOMEBODY. Or at least I assume we beat HOMEBODY. Everything is telling me that we beat HOMEBODY. So yeah, what a great game. I liked the puzzles. They were tough, but not too tough. They were solvable. And very, I guess understandable is the word I want to use. They were telegraphed fairly well to where even long shots like Purd Mystery having a temple inside of it, I felt so crazy thinking that, but I was like, no, like the picture looks like the dude from Purd Mystery and it looks like he's in a temple, so if I just keep playing, maybe I'll find this mysterious temple and then I'll be able to, you know, and then something will happen. And that's exactly what it was. And even though I felt crazy for thinking that, like, that's exactly what it conveyed to me. And so I did what I was just like, I had to trust myself. So I think that was really fun that it was telegraphed like that, or like searching through page 110 of every book and you're like, okay, this is crazy. Why would it be this ridiculous? But it is that ridiculous. Like, it is exactly, it tells you what you need to do. And then you just have to trust it and believe in it. And that's how you get through with solving the puzzles. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm sure there's like this big message that I'm not quite understanding. Because it is one of those games where it, like, there's a lot of symbolism and stuff, so how much was real, how much was not? Was Pete real? Did he really die? Because at first he said, like, he got, like, knifed in the woods, and I didn't see it, so I don't know if that's, like, a scene that I missed, or if, like, in the actual timeline, Emily saw him get killed, like, right after this trip or something. I don't know. I don't know if, like, this is all just like, oh, a part of her mind, just being stuck in all the time, her trying to avoid her friends. I don't, like, there's a lot that you can put together from this game, and I love that. I love that it, like, lets you think about it for a little while, and it's kind of up to interpretation. So let me know how you guys interpret it in the comments down below. And any other games that you want to see me play, if there's any others that are like this, I would love to give it a shot. But yeah, that'll be it for me playing HOMEBODY today. So I will see you in another video. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye!